Ladies and gentlemen,
what's up, y'all? I'm Midfred, and we're back with some fresh off the clock. Um, so I know why you're all here. Before we get this party started, we do have a very important message from our sponsor. Big shout out to Culture Grill and Cantina, now in Bluefield, Virginia, located at 504 Commerce Drive, Bluefield, Virginia. It is Tuesday. That means Taco Tuesday. So on Tuesdays, which is today, you can go in there and grab yourself either a beef or chicken taco for only $1.50. So go eat to your heart's content.
What's up, everybody? It's Cody Hatfield with Fresh Off the Clock, and today we're interviewing Coach Webster and Derrick Blevins. How are you guys?
Doing great. That's right. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for coming on. We're excited to have you. They are founding members of the Little Tony's Humble and Blessed Foundation,
Yes.
right? And this weekend they're putting on the Little Tony Basketball Memorial Classic, right?
Correct.
Absolutely. So are you guys excited for that?
Very.
Very excited. Yes, I'm glad to hear that. I know everybody in the community is excited to come out and watch. We're going to be there live, trying to get some interviews, just get the crowd's feeling of everything, and we're excited. And thank you, blessed for you guys inviting us up.
No problem. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So let's jump into it. Coach Webster, what does the Little Tony Memorial Basketball Classic mean to you?
Well, it means everything. I mean, this is our second year doing it. We felt that we always wanted to do something to keep my son's legacy going, and he loves sports, so we thought that bringing basketball to the community and bringing some real good competition to the community would be a great thing to do in honor of him.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe so. I think it is a great honor to him. I know we can't see him, but he can see us, and he'd be proud. Absolutely. Derrick, what does it mean to you?
Oh, man. Just like Coach Webb just said, man, it means everything. I mean, Tony was not only my nephew, he was almost like a second son to me. So to be able to do something like this and to carry on his legacy and memory is an honor to me to even be a part of it. And with the community behind us, it makes it even better. But it means the world to me to be able to do something like this.
Absolutely, and I mean that's what we're all here, right? The community lifting up the kids. We have an abundance of talent in this area and our student athletes. And what we want to do, what we strive to do, is to just try to promote them as much as possible, get them as much exposure. And putting on classics like this is a great way to do it. So my next question for you is, in 2019, Jim Justice came to the Grand Beaver, or I guess Beaver Graham game, as y'all would say, to present the bail. What kind of honor did y'all feel, just to see that, and every time Bluefield Beaver scores, to hear it ring?
Oh, it's unreal when you have the governor that actually came to my son's funeral and then came down after the Beaver Graham game and gave us a bail in honoring him. I mean, that just doesn't happen every day. And that just tells you what type of kid he was and what he represented. And it wasn't just the community of Bluefield and the local, but the whole state. The whole state rallied behind my family and this community to show how much that he was really learned and how much they really loved him.
Derrick, for you?
Just, going off what Coach Webster just said, I mean, to have the governor of a state take time out of his day to come down not only to the funeral but to the game and present that bail. And that bail, every time it's rang, whether it's by Bluefield when they play at home, or Graham when they play at home, Bluefield State, Bluefield College, all those guys get involved, and they all know the story behind it. Coach Webster actually spoke with Bluefield State's football team and told them the story behind the bail. So just to have that bell on the sidelines and to hear it ring during football season, it sends chills through my body still to hear that bell ring. But when the governor came down, I think that topped the cake as far as honors right there. That really let us know, in little Tony's short time here with us, that really let us know as a family how special he was, not only to us, but to the community as well.
Absolutely, to everybody. He was a kid that was well loved. There's no doubt about that. So, kind of piggybacking off of what Derrick said, how cool was it to go and speak to Bluefield State's football program about it?
Oh, that was an honor, Coach. Coach from this off gone now. He knows I thought he was a heck of a coach, and heck of a man. And then, like I said, I had an opportunity to meet him, talk with him, and he actually came to me and said, we wanted to be a part of something special. So he asked me to come talk to his guys on one practice, and I explained to him, gave him all little Tony bands, and explained to him what happened, and tell him how much he loved the game of football, and just told him, you know, don't take days for granted because you never know the next minute, second, or hour. Because that day when my son passed away, I told him like I always did when he left the house that I love him and see him see him later on that evening. But guess what? That didn't happen. Alive. So, like I said, I can tell anybody, don't take anything for granted. You take everything one day at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 second at a time. So it was an honor for him to let me talk to those young men, and I still walk and see some of those young men still have little Tony's bracelet on. And every time I see that bracelet or something that has somebody has humble and blessed on it, it just does something to me. Let me know that our family raised a very special man.
Absolutely, it fills your heart.
Yes, it does.
It does. It
Yes,
absolutely does. Since 2019, how have you felt and seen the community wrap around or come together in terms of like Little Tony's spirit?
Oh, so yeah. Well, I can just say, I don't know if you know about it, but on Saturday, you're going to see a brand new fire truck that's going to honor Little Tony. His name is on a brand new fire truck, humble and blessed. I mean, what else? Who in the world would, everybody dreams of getting a toy truck for Christmas, being a young man, for Christmas being a fire truck, but who in the world that it's actually a city and a fire department? My hat goes off to them because they the one that decided they wanted to do that, and they all collectively said we want to do this in honor of your son. So that right there tells you all you need to know. They got a brand new fire truck in our city that has Little Tony's name on it, and it's got humble and blessed on it.
And I believe it's actually engine truck number 5.
It's engine truck number 5. That's why they changed it. They want it to be number 5. So number 5. You see number 5, right? The first thing you come in Bluefield is Little Tony.
And that has to be an amazing thing. It has to be not only for your family and yourselves, but the community keeping his memory and his spirit alive.
Right.
Absolutely. Right. I love that. Are you there?
No, it brought the community, not just Bluefield, Princeton, but even Tazewell County, Graham. I mean, the schools that reach out to show support during that time, like Independence from over in Riley County, Woodrow Wilson, Mountain View from McDowell County. I mean, the number of letters that my family received and Coach Webster received from different coaches and schools around the state was just shocking. I mean, they have baskets of letters from different coaches from around the state. So it brought everybody together. Bluefield is a close-knit community anyway. But when that happened, I think it really brought everybody a little closer together, a little bit more friendly. It brought the old closeness of Bluefield back to me.
Neil Brown even was
right.
Sorry, he sent a letter on just letting us know that the Mountaineer Nation was behind us and everything. So stuff like that, that will get you to the next day.
That's exactly what gets you to the next day. Because it's like you were saying, Bluefield's always been close knit.
Right.
This community, whether you're from Bluefield, Virginia, Bluefield, West Virginia, you've all been
right.
raised together, grew up together, played together. It was really cool to see how the whole state came together over a kid that was so special. It's an amazing feeling, and I couldn't imagine how much joy it did bring to you guys. Absolutely. So moving forward a little bit, let's talk about Saturday. So we got 4 games on the docket. We got Bluefield girls versus Mercer Christian girls, Tazewell boys versus Mercer Christian boys, Graham boys versus Oak Hill boys, and Bluefield High School boys versus Woodrow Wilson High School. What can we kind of expect? What can we look forward to coming out of these 4 games?
Well, like I said, you don't too often see Graham playing Oak Hill. We play Woodrow pretty often. Like last year, we had Poker down here, had Shady down here. So we're going to do things different each year, try to get some different teams down here, different talent. But I think it's good to play different people, but also it's good to play sometimes your rivalry because I couldn't say more to our administration here at Bluefield High School how they have really helped put this on. Mr. Collins, Coach Jones, Mr. Gilbert, and also with the whole administration that helped and support this also. And it's some good basketball, and like I said, we're doing pretty good right now. And Woodrow's always basketball city, and then Graham, and then Oak Hill's a basketball city also. So Mercer Christian girls back in the day, they used to win all the time. So it's gonna be some. It's I think you're gonna come out and see some quality, and I'm glad last year we had the middle school team. And and the Bluefield High School girls got a little upset with me. Said, "Why come the girls wasn't involved?" So I said, "Well, me being there, I need to make that happen." So it's gonna be good for the girls to be involved also.
I think so too. It's cool that you have Graham and Tazewell coming across the state line to play. That doesn't always happen either.
Right.
So that's really cool. With all these games playing in the same day, it's kind of have that AAU tournament vibe. You know what I mean? Like, if you've ever been to an AAU tournament, the vibe, the atmosphere in those are crazy. It's an electrifying feeling for players and fans. So, that's pretty exciting. We can't wait to be there. Who is one of the players that, we should all look out for? Who's somebody in your mind from, not only Bluefield, but another team that's like, hey, the kid, he or she, they're coming?
Well, I don't know much about the girls' side of it, but with Graham, Coach Todd Baker down there has a young team. Markel Ray is his name, the point guard there, real elusive. He gets to his spot, he can find his shot. Real good with the ball. Channing DeCibio, another freshman down there that's shooting their eyes out. Of course, here at Bluefield, I think all the little kids in the area, R.J. Harrison, he's becoming a local name. Killer Cameron Gore. But, you're just going to see all around the Redfern kid and the Hawthorne kid from Beckley. He's one of the top kids in the state, coming back off a hand injury, I believe. But he can really get up and down the floor, and he's exciting to watch. So you're going to see not only some good games, but Coach Webster can tell you that you're going to see some good talent, from all different parts of West Virginia and Virginia come Saturday.
And that's what this is all about, right? Showcasing talent. That's what we want to do. The kids in this area don't get the recognition that they always deserve. So y'all putting on a classic. We're fresh off the clock. What we try to do is spotlight spotlight the student athletes constantly. We're just trying to get as much exposure to our local athletes. And I think, with this classic is just another step forward in that. Absolutely. So I know we didn't have an MVP last year. Is that something that we're planning on doing this year, thinking about doing, maybe going forward, having an MVP?
Maybe going forward. We're not, like I said, it'll be hard to do an MVP because, so that's when you do MVPs, my personal opinion, people like the individual play. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I like to stay away. I'm all about team. I'm all about team. So it's something maybe to look down the road, but I like, we're about team and not showing you individual, what you can do with your team. So we'll see who's the best team.
I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Because like you said, going into it knowing that there's an MVP award, sometimes it does get a little pressure for me to play individual ball.
Yes.
And like you said, we're looking for team ball, and we're looking to see who's the best team.
There you go.
And I love that. I love that a lot. So what's next for Little Tony's Humble and Blessed Foundation?
We do several events every year. I think the next event, if nothing pops up, I think the next event will be the bike ride in the summer. If we don't have anything for that, we do a charitable bike ride every year. Brings out about 60, 70 bikers every year. The Mercer County Sheriffs, they escort us throughout the whole ride. Another thing that brings the community out, it's a fun-filled day. It actually starts over at Grand Home Furnishings in Princeton, now on Oakville Road. And we just have a fun-filled day. Last year, myself and Coach Webster and some more guys, we took pies to the face. So, we plan to do a lot of stuff this spring and summer. Not again, just to keep Little Tony's memory and legacy alive. Myself, I like doing it because I know for Coach Webster and my sister, whenever we do something or whenever they see a bracelet or a T-shirt with Humbled and Blessed, I know how that makes them feel on the inside. So myself and the rest of our board members, we just try to make it happen to bring joy and happiness and bring that feeling that our son will never be forgotten. To try to bring that to them. I will never know how they feel, but as long as we can do this, myself and the other board members, to bring that feeling of joy to my brother-in-law and my sister, I'll do whatever I can. So whenever they say they want to have an event, they let us know, and we just sort of run with it, you know. We just sort of run with it, but it's all fun.
So how long is that bike
It's different routes every year. I think last year our route was about an hour, hour and a half. But we had, again, thanks to the Mercer County Sheriffs, the year before that it was the West Virginia State Troopers. They escort us, of course, anything we do. Safety is first.
It's a motorcycle, not a bike.
Right, motorcycle, yeah, motorcycle, yeah. So everything we do, safety's first. So just thanks to the state trooper, West Virginia State Troopers and the Mercer County Sheriffs for helping us with that as well.
That is cool. That is really cool. So I'm going to ask both of you this. What is a lasting word that you would like to tell people that are watching?
Like I said, we have our foundation going on as of now. Our long-term goal is to build a facility. We want to build a facility in honor of our son to have, he did weightlifting, he did basketball, he did football, he tried track, he did a little bit of everything. So our long-term goal is our foundation is going to eventually, we don't know when and how, but we are, anytime you want to donate to our little humble and blessed foundation, also can just go online and do that. But that's our goal, to have a place where kids can go that they don't have to pay and work out and do different things they can do that, bring in guys that can work on their games, get their 40 times right, stuff like that. Wait, that's our long-term goal. Like I said, if you got to have a dream to accomplish, to have a goal to set. So that's our goal. And I don't know if I ever see it done, but that's what we're striving for. That's my long-term goal. And if God willing, it'll happen. And if not, we'll continue to do other things in the community to keep his name alive.
I love that. What is the website they can go to donate?
Do I have a card? I've got a card in the car, but it's the Little Tony Humbled and Blessed Foundation. It's actually on Little Tony's Interscholastical page on Facebook. We have a link there. It takes you straight to our donation site. It gives our mission statement, what we want to do in the community. Like I said, we're just now getting that going as of, I think, early November. We got that
our
going.
Nonprofit,
right?
Okay.
So we're just now getting that stuff
now.
going.
So that's like I said, we want to give back to the community, to the ones that need it.
Yeah.
And there is a need. There's a need. So that's our main goal, and that's what we're striving for. And like I said, it's going to happen.
Yes, it is. And if there's anything that we can do, I know there's plenty of people in the community that are watching, they're going to be watching, that would love to help. And that's, we got your back, just like y'all have our back. So go ahead one last time, give a shout out for the Classic. What time? What's the date? This Saturday. Go ahead and tell everybody about that.
Saturday, it starts at 12 o'clock. You have 4 games. The first game will be Oak Hill against Graham boys. Then you have the second game will be Mercer Christian girls against Bluefield girls. Then you have Mercer Christian against Tazewell boys, and then we'll wrap up with Woodrow and Bluefield. And like I said, you can come out. I'll let Derrick say more about. They got Graham's been an unreal sponsor. Ernst from Roanoke, which my cousin works. He's got something going on, but I'll let him talk about. You can buy raffle tickets, and all that money goes to our foundation. And just come out and have a good time. We'll have a lady out there. She'll be selling her teas. It's gonna be a great. Chick-fil-A will be selling sandwiches. And Chick-fil-A, I have to give them a shout out. They fed all our kids. They're feeding every team, and they've been a sponsor for the last 2 years. So, like I said, this is a thing that is I think it's well put together. And just come out and support it. And I think you'll enjoy some good basketball and have a good time.
Go ahead if you want to tell them a little bit about the raffle.
Oh yeah. Again, February 3rd, Grand Home Furnishings in Beckley and Grand Home Furnishings in Princeton. We'll be giving away a total of 4 Lazy Boy recliners. My cousin out of Roanoke, Virginia. He's the general manager for Aaron's down there. He's raffling off I think a 65-inch smart TV.
Okay.
So yeah, come on out, bring your dollars, buy some raffle tickets, support a great cause. I'm sure the kids will want to see the Chick-fil-A cow. He was a big hit with the kids last year.
Chick-fil-A cow's gonna be there.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the house, man. He's gonna be in the house. But yeah, just come on out Saturday and watch some very good competitive basketball and support a great cause.
Absolutely, yes. Everybody, please come out. That's Saturday at 12 noon, February 3rd. I'm Cody Hatfield, Coach Webster, Derrick. Thank you guys again. We've been fresh off the clock.
Ladies and gentlemen,